Hi, I'm Bob Iverson with Screamin Performance here at Harley-Davidson. Many customers are looking for simple bolt-on upgrades that enhance the performance, look, and sound of their motorcycle, and that's exactly what Stage 1 does. Stage 1 provides a performance increase of up to 10% throughout the entire RPM range. Simply match any Screamin Eagle high-flow air cleaner, exhaust, and the proper tuning to set the foundation for your performance build. So why is it the foundation? In order to take advantage of any performance gains, we have to move more air into and out of the engine. Without this foundation, any other upgrades you do along the way won't be able to reach their full potential. Think of the engine as a giant air pump. It pulls air in, compresses it, and pushes it back out. If there's a restriction on either end of it, you can't live up to its full potential. The more you can speed up the air coming into the engine, the more air we have to compress and change into power. The cool thing about Stage 1 is you also get to change the styling of the bike while adding performance. And don't worry about enabling other stages. Stage 1 components for the Milwaukee 8 are compatible with all other stage upgrades, even if you add the larger induction module from Stage 4, for example. Let's start with the intakes. The first decision to make is whether to keep the stock look or enhance the style. Maybe you fell in love with the look of the stock bike, or perhaps you're the type of person that likes to build a performance sleeper machine that keeps all others guessing. For this style, simply choose the shape and color of the kit that matches your ride. If you choose to enhance the style, this is where you can pick from a variety of other shapes like the ventilator or heavy breather. Depending on the choice, there are ways to further enhance the style with additional covers that may expose the filter or match an overall theme like the brass or Willie G collections. Another option you'll see for Milwaukee 8 is the round extreme flow filters. These maximize performance by adding a front filtered surface. This additional filter surface can add as much as 100 CFM or cubic feet per minute of air volume to the engine. It can be installed as is or with a cover, but make sure the cover has openings to allow the extra air to pass through. The key to all these kits is the high flow oil cotton filter element. Dyno testing has proved time and again that a high quality oil cotton media performs the best at filtering out contaminants from the air while maximizing the amount of airflow that goes into the engine. All Screamin Eagle air cleaner kits also feature a smooth geometry leading straight into the engine for unobstructed airflow. Included in these kits are gaskets with an adhesive back so they stay in place during installation. Everything else is held in place with quality grade 8 fasteners that have a keeper feature that makes installation a snap and ensures nothing comes loose during extreme use. Harley-Davidson has a reputation for providing a distinct sound. If you're looking to enhance that sound, we can do that. Screamin Eagle focuses on performance as a priority. We design our exhaust systems that enable flow characteristics for best performance, and then we fine-tune it for sound. We design our exhaust to have a mellow cruising rumble that really comes alive under hard acceleration. Another thing we're conscious of is we go to great lengths to design a stereo system that sounds amazing at all speeds, and we wouldn't want a loud exhaust to compete against that. The first choice to make is slip-on mufflers or a full system. Both will enhance the sound and style and come with uniquely tuned baffles that produce a rich exhaust note with a deep bass rumble and a throaty tone under acceleration. They also come with a premium fiberglass packing that tunes out unwanted high-frequency tones and retains that deep throaty sound for thousands of miles. The slip-on allows a less expensive option by just replacing the mufflers. Simply slip on your preferred style of Screamin Eagle muffler to increase the performance and sound. And it also gives you a chance to increase the style by choosing one of the interchangeable end caps. The full system adds two key features. The first feature is improved airflow. The entire exhaust system, including the header, collector area, and catalytic converters, have all been redesigned to increase performance. The second is heat management. The catalytic converters have been relocated to the mufflers, which provides a significant increase in rider and passenger comfort. So this is how Screamin Eagle delivers on all aspects of exhaust. We enhance the performance, we're improving on that HD signature sound, and we provide yet another way to customize your Harley-Davidson. So now you have your exhaust, you have your intake, it's time to put it all together and dial it in for performance. This is where tuning comes into play. Tuning is the topic that we get the most questions about, and our number one question is, but do I need to tune if I just change the intake or the exhaust? The simple answer is yes, but why? In simpler terms, the motorcycle doesn't actually measure the air coming in. Instead, the bike runs off of multiple sensors and a map. And that map is pre-programmed with the parameters of the original intake and exhaust. If these are changed to allow more air in or out, the bike doesn't know you changed it, so we need to tell it what the new parameters are. The misconception of today's new motorcycles is that they run lean from the factory. In fact, they run perfectly from the factory, and running perfectly means running efficiently. If changes are made to allow more air in or out of the engine is when the danger of running lean comes into play. Setting the correct air-to-fuel ratio is very important, and that's exactly what the Pro Street Tuner does. The Pro Street Tuner is the starting point for any modifications to the ECM. It communicates with the motorcycle and gives you access to the Screamin Eagle calibration library. After loading the correct calibration, you can stop there and the bike will run great. But since there are other factors that come into play, like bike-to-bike variation and different combinations of intake and exhaust, manual adjustments can be made. To simplify those adjustments, we've created the SmartTune Pro. This device stays on the bike permanently and makes automatic adjustments while you're riding. So why use Screamin Eagle tuning products? Since we're the ones that built the bike, who else would you trust to modify it? The Screamin Eagle team is tied into the design of the motorcycle years in advance of the introduction. If you have further questions, stop in and see the local experts at your Harley-Davidson dealer. I hope you share our passion for performance, and we'll see you out on the road.